Welcome back to the channel, everyone, or welcome in if you are new. Now, on today's video, this is a video I've been wanting to make for a very long time. I've been trying to figure out how to do the setup. We're going to read the first issue of a new Han Solo comic series called Han Solo, The Hunt for the Falcon. Obviously set just before The Force Awakens, and this is obviously going to be Han and Chewie going on an adventure to search for the Millennium Falcon, and obviously going to link straight up into The Force Awakens when they meet Finn and Rey, and then go on that whole adventure. But this has been a whole type of video I've been wanting to make for a long time, so I'm excited to do it. Any feedback I would absolutely love on how to do this differently, and this is something I'm going to continue on this series, so it'll be a video once a month I will do. So if you're keen to check out this comic, how about share the adventure with me and read along with me, and let me know your thoughts on how I did, what the video's like, or what you think of the comic in the comments. And let's get into it, guys. Okay, so this is Han Solo, The Hunt for the Falcon, issue number 1. Now, this is written by Rodney Barnes. Now, this was pointed out to a friend of mine that Rodney Barnes actually wrote the Inquisitor short comic series. And that, for me personally, was about the worst comic series I have read in recent time. So, fingers crossed, guys. Here we go. So Han Solo, he was a smuggler, a scoundrel, then a rebel hero, a family man. Years after the fall of the Empire, he is a man who finds himself wanting to relive the excitement of the early adventures within the ship that took him across the galaxy. Attempting the impossible, I get this feeling. Doing what folks say can't be done makes me feel alive. Trying to find it in other places, nothing is as sweet. Trying to sense like the ships that are chasing him kind of like reminds me of like an advanced TIE fighter, but still like completely separate, just with the 3 wings. A life without excitement and adventure had added up to one big disappointment. Malastare years later. Abu Kar, you call yourself a pilot? You've got the best racer credits can buy, and you're driving like a nerf herder. Han, you're gonna burst the pressure valve if you don't calm down. He's blowing it, Lando. I like the excitement I always get for just more Lando content. Like, I feel like, especially in canon, it's something we never get enough of. Is Lando, almost like it feels like Lando was like Vader, where they use him so sporadically that when he appears, it is a moment. Bring him in, Han, no, get, I'm the best racer, they said. It's not the pilot, it's what he's piloting, they said. Mr. Solo, I'm doing my best, but as the saying goes, if you want something done right, do it yourself. They'll let anyone get a pilot's license these days. Guess it's time to show them how it's done. Come on, baby, run for daddy. Just a little more, yes. Okay, I'm loving the start of this. That's how you pilot a racer. Back to the drawing board, fellas. Don't feel bad. Back to the drawing board, fellas. Don't feel bad. A lot can be learned from losing. I'll take my trophy now. There'll be no trophy, Mr. Solo. You've been disqualified. Disqualified for what? You were not registered. You were not registered to pilot the racer as such. You weren't an official entrant. What? This is a farce. What? This is a farce. I won fair and square. You're just mad I made all these so-called pilots look like amateurs. Let's go, Han. You're an owner. Can't behave like that, said Lando. They need to see how it's done. Relax. My team's up now, so maybe this won't hit you so personally. You know I'm right. And the planet's still turning. Amazing. Han says, and look at that. Your racer's already behind. He's falling further behind. This is some great ale. Wonder if it's from that distillery on Bahrain. How can you be so calm? You're losing. There's always another race, old friend. You used to be the most competitive guy in the universe, next to me, of course. Then life moved on. Those days on the Falcon, ripping and running across the galaxy, put them way behind me. The Falcon can't believe I let her slip out of my hands. When's the last time you two spoke? Spoke with who? Forget it. We've earned peace, my friend. It's time to relax and drink the good ale. I got it. Just mad because I set the Kessel... I got it. You're mad because I set the Kessel Run record in the Falcon instead of you. See you next week, buddy. I wonder if Lando is referencing Leia. Clearly given how Lando and Han look, this is obviously set in between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. And clearly Han and Leia have split. Are we up to Ben joining the First Order? We'll have to wait and see. Is this planet Pyexilito? That's not how you say it, but let's go with it. Drink the good ale. Sounds like quitting. Then again, there are harsh truths to face, Han, old boy. Wasn't meant to be a big wig. I'm no good stuck on the ground. No good at a lot of things. And yep, I would say Ben has joined the First Order. With the pictures of Leia, Han, and Ben as a toddler, and then a picture of Han and Ben. I'm going to guess as an adolescent. Yeah, and we get in. So I won't go on. Not sure who I am anymore. Wasn't always that way. When I was up there, I was Han Solo, a scoundrel. I want my life back. Whatever does that mean, Master Solo? I'm dropping the civilian stick. I'm dropping the civilian stick, going back up there. How, sir? You don't have a ship. Oh, I got a ship. C4DO. Just need to find her. Several worlds later, clearly on the beginnings of the hunt for the Falcon. Where is Chewie? We're going to get Chewie back on Kashyyyk with his family. I'm not feeling very safe, Mr. Solo. Yeah, isn't it great? You just lie back there, let me do the talking. An order I'll take great pleasure in obeying. Look at all the... This is clearly a dive bar that Han Solo's in. Look at all this alien life that doesn't look above board. Get me the Yomo with a shot of Spotka. You know, I saw that word and I was like, I'm not going to pronounce this right. But the word came out and I was like, I got that. Wait outside, another excellent order. Barbon names Han Solo, looking for a ship. Han Solo! You know Han Solo. Han Solo own racer. Yeah, I own racers. Now I'm looking for my ship. You want to do business? Or should I talk to somebody else? Grrr. I'm looking for the Millennium Falcon. What's so funny? Millennium Falcon is Duquesne's ship, not Han Solo's ship. Because he stole it, I want it back. Credits first. Alright, now tell me. Gannis Duquesne owns some really bad kind. They hold Millennium Falcon on the Millennium Falcon on Hoskatoon till he pay. Now, if I get to her first, thanks, Barbon. I'm not going to make that growl again. Hoskatoon, we got to move quick. Find out where they're holding yarns first. We're in good fortune, Master Solo. Ships the size of the Millennium Falcon are held here. How's your binary? I'm not doing binary. Let's accept that and move on. We read it and move on. Who knew you were such a sweet talker? Thanks, Master Solo. Shh. She's in here. I can feel her. Guess your friend back there was a little too nice, huh? Ooh, security droids? Blam, 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 blam. We lost them. What's next, Master Solo? Calling in reinforcements. Reinforcements? Where exactly are we going, sir? Kashyyyk. Here we go. So, is this Chewbacca with his family? Are we finally seeing it in canon? Oh, now this is where we remember. Wookiees aren't the biggest thing on Kashyyyk, and possibly not the most dangerous thing. Like, there's some shit that, like, is quite large and quite dangerous. Like this giant spider. Like this giant spider. Hey, you big furball. Oh, they have a nice hug. Marla, you're looking lovelier and lovelier. Lumpy, you're going to grow out of the roof at this rate. So, Marla is his wife, and I'm going to go Lumpy is the child. Right, Waroo. I meant Waroo. Okay, so I'm going to say the child. I'm going to go daughter because of the ponytail. I'm going to guess that's a thing. I was shocked, Spider. Of course your dad saved the day. That's what he does. Caught in a trap. Sounds like it got off easy. Could have been dinner. Oh, and a cute family photo. Glad you asked, Chewie. I'm getting the Falcon back, but I need your help. Don't you miss your adventures? The money? Sorry, big guy. Don't think we have room for 3. I knew I could count on you, Chewie. You sure that piece of junk can make it off the ground? I'm kidding. Surprised you left it here. I'd be real worried someone might take it. Just like old times. Never seen a price so low, considering this your lucky day. But if you buy that, if you buy today, that is. Gentlemen, it's a deal. Pleasure doing business with you. You better have a good reason for being in my warehouse. Your warehouse? Your warehouse? I just bought this place and everything in it. That's odd. I don't remember putting it up for sale. I just paid a man half my credits. You happen to catch that man's name? Duquesne. Duquesne. The man I hired to watch the place for me. That was your mistake. I paid for it, so it's mine. My mistake? You paid someone... My mistake? You paid some guy and barely remember his name. Quite a profit we'll make off this one. A handsome one indeed. This is obviously Duquesne. Time to settle up, Duquesne. Okay, so bottom right-hand panel. That must be the good. I've had a slight change of heart. Cheat me and I'll go to the authorities. Rather spend time on a... Cheat me and I'll go to the authorities. Rather spend some time in a penal outpost than have you rip me off. I see in that case, consider our partnership terminated. No! Such a shame these partnerships never seem to work out. Maybe because Duquesne is a piece of shit. And next one, 8th of October. I always hate reading how the here in Australia dates are done the same. But that's it. I actually rather enjoyed that. And at the start I spoke about like this writer did the Inquisitor series and I really didn't like that series. But you know, dealing with some OG characters, I like the link up of specifically at the start, Han Solo going over about like we get in like comics and in books a lot of Han Solo doubting his ability in as being a parent, being a husband to Leia, and I love, for me that was a quick reference to him looking at those photo frames of that, so that I absolutely loved. Cool to see Chewie's wife, and I'm going to imagine daughter. So that was kind of cool because I know that was like a big thing in Legends, and so that's just another like small little detail. Doesn't change the world, but cool for like an OG trilogy character to get that moment in canon. I'm excited to where this goes, and obviously this is, I would imagine this end of this series links straight into The Force Awakens. Yeah, where Chewie and Han come across Finn and Rey. Are we going to get to see them capture the Rathtars with how many people that they originally hired on their team? Are we going to get to see that? That will be cool. So excited for this to continue. This type of video is something I've been wanting to do for so long. So I cannot wait to continue this. Well, that was the video, guys. That was the first comic. Obviously, just gave my thoughts. I really did enjoy this comic. I found it interesting, especially for the Han Solo stuff, how that links in with some character work, I think, on being a husband and him being a father, on what he thinks of himself. So I like those connections. Chewbacca, obviously cool to see what Duquesne actually looks like, because we get references in The Force Awakens, obviously, of Duquesne taking the Falcon. So cool to get that. Interesting to see where all this goes. And obviously, I hope we get to see Chewie and Han capture the Rathars with a full team and see how that goes down. May the Force be with you. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and share, and all that. Anyway, hope you all have a tremendous week, and I'll see you on the next video.